Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today I have a foundation review for you. I'll be reviewing the new BareMinerals, the Fresh Face Made to Fit foundation. If you want to see this review, just keep on watching. BareMinerals foundation, it's only available through an app, which you only can get it through the Google Play and the Apple Store. And with this custom made foundation, it matches your skin tone exactly. That's the claim, okay? It matches your skin tone exactly. And once you download the app, it makes you scan your forehead, your cheek, and your chin, and actually makes you scan it 3 times to give you an average of your skin tone. So basically it's a custom made foundation just for you, and it's only available through the app. You cannot get it in store or do it through the website. You actually have to download the app, which is the sucky part, because if you don't have the app, then you can't download it. You know, you can't purchase this foundation. And the foundation does retail for $49, which is a little bit more expensive. You know, it's in the high-end spectrum. So we do hope that this foundation does matches my skin tone. So I was pretty excited to try this, and you know, I made it. I ordered it online. It did took about 4 days to get it in. And what's the cute thing about this? It actually has your name printed on the bottle, which is hecka cute. On the app, it says this foundation is made to fit Fresh Face foundation, which it instantly makes me realize this foundation is going to be more of a natural looking foundation. It's going to match your skin tone to give you more of a radiant look. So by the name, I know it's just going to be like probably like a sheer coverage. And it says here that it's a sheer to medium coverage. So if you're looking for a full cover foundation, this will not be your option, because it's just going to give you a sheer to medium coverage. And then also on the app, it says the weightless formula contains nourishing and antioxidants. It includes green tea extracts, vitamin E, and peptides, as well as ceramide and white lily flower for instantly younger looking, more beautiful look. So it's going to nourish your skin as well. So yeah, so let's give this a try, and hopefully it does match my skin. You know, I'm really excited to see if it actually, in the app, it's gonna match your skin tone and custom, you know, that foundation to you. And when I saw the bottle, when I got it in, it came in this little box right here. On the back, in the box, it doesn't have how to use this foundation, if you have to use a sponge or a brush, but I don't know. It doesn't have any description how to use this foundation. And the packaging itself is really cute. It's a glass bottle, which I love. I'm very attracted to the glass bottle foundations. Once you open it up, it does have a pump, which is good, you know. I like foundations that have a pump. And then I also noticed that you can unscrew this really easily, so it means that you could get into the foundation. But when I unscrew it, the foundation does look a little bit darker, so I'm scared to see if it's actually going to match my skin tone or not. And then also the foundation, it is 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters. And this is made in the US, and it's distributed, made in New York, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to go in and see if it does match my skin tone. This foundation, instead of using a beauty blender, I'm going to use a brush, just because if it's a Fresh Face foundation, it does make me seem that it's going to be a little more liquidy. And if you use a sponge to apply the foundation, it's going to absorb all the foundation, which you don't want. So I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. By the way, this brush is amazing. It's been one of my go-to foundation brushes lately. It blends my foundation incredibly good, and it only costs $6 too, which is awesome. So I'm gonna pump 1 pump into the brush, and 1 pump, it gives you like this. So I'm pretty excited and see if it's gonna match my skin tone or not, because it does look a little bit more darker than my skin tone. So it does look a little bit darker than my skin tone. So I'm gonna keep blending this, and this is 1 pump. I'm gonna do 1 pump of one side to my face, because it's a sheer to medium coverage. And you could see that I have a lot of acne. Gravitate more to full coverage foundation for that fact, you know. But if it's a sheer to medium coverage, you can see, like, I'm gonna go in here. Okay, you can see with 1 pump, it didn't actually cover anything at all. Like, nothing got covered around my skin tone, around my acne. Nothing got covered. So it's very sheer foundation. And it did seem like it did blend it. I don't know. This side has foundation. This side has no foundation. What do you guys think? Another pump on this side, so you guys could see the contrast with the foundation and without no foundation. Oh, and by the way, I did prime my face. I used a professional primer all over my face. Well, not over my face, but just my nose, my cheeks, and my T-zone, because I do tend to get a lot of pores there. I didn't want to use a different primer because, you know, for an everyday, I only use a professional to cover my pores. So I'm going to do one side of my face here. I like going all over my lid as well, just to give it an overall natural look. And also, this foundation doesn't have SPF, which that's the downside. You know, right now with the sun, you really want to use SPF. So I did one pump, one side of my face, and this side has no foundation on it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Honestly, it didn't cover anything. It didn't cover my acne at all. This foundation might be a little bit darker than my skin tone, just a little bit. So I don't think the app actually matched my skin tone. You know, I think there might be some flaws on that when you're actually trying to match your skin tone with an app, but I don't know. And I also feel like when you match your skin tone with just using your cheek and your jawline, it's not gonna give you like an actual like what's your skin tone, you know, match. Because I like to match my foundations with my neck, because that's, you know, how it's gonna blend. You know, once you blend it out, if your foundation is darker, you're gonna see on your neck. And honestly, I could see that. Like my face is a little bit more darker than my neck right now. Like, I don't know if you guys could tell. But overall, this foundation is just very like, it acts like a BB cream. That's what I'm realizing. It's acting like a BB cream, like very soft, very sheer. And it says it's a medium coverage. So I'm gonna go with another pump and see if it actually is buildable. Okay. So I did about 2 more pumps on this side just to make it more medium coverage, buildable, full coverage. And what I'm finding out is that the more I put foundation on it, the more it's becoming darker. Like honestly, it did not match my skin tone correctly. And also, I do have combination skin. My face tends to be a little bit more oily on my cheeks and dry like in the center. And then I also have like dry patches. But honestly, it just made me a little bit bronzier. You know, I think this foundation will be good during the summer if you want like a really bronzy look. But overall, did it match my skin tone? I don't think so. I think it just made it a little bit more darker. It gave more like of a bronzy look instead of actually matching my skin tone. Because on my forehead, you can see the difference between the foundation and no foundation. And I think it just gave more of a bronze look instead of actually matching my skin tone. So I'm going to go into this side too and see how it looks all over my face. I'll be right back. Bruh. So I did my whole face, and you can see, like, you could tell from my face and my neck, my chest, that it's actually a little bit more darker than my skin tone. So I don't think this app worked for me. I think the app actually gave me the wrong shade. You know, it gave me more of a natural finish look. You know, I did try to build it up, and it is definitely a sheer to medium coverage, although I think it's more of a sheer coverage than an actual medium coverage. And I'm going to complete my makeup routine, and I'll be right back so you guys can see how it does with setting my makeup with powder and putting blush and everything. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back with the finished look. I powdered my face. I used my Chanel powder. I used my blush, and I used my bronzer. I'm going to link all the products that I use down below. But what do you guys think? I think this foundation actually did not, I don't think the app actually matched my skin tone correctly, because you can see that my face is way darker than my neck and my throat. You know, it's way darker than the rest of my body. I think this foundation will work very good if I actually have like a self tanner on. Then probably this foundation will give me like a nice glowy look. The coverage. This foundation is a sheer to medium coverage, and I tried to build it up and still it looked sheared. I think it's a very sheer foundation. If you're looking for a full coverage foundation, I do not recommend this. I think this foundation actually just gave me more of a natural look. It did oxidize a little bit. I think it did get a little bit more darker than what the bottle looks like. I do think if it was actually my shade, I think this foundation will work for an everyday foundation. if it actually matched my skin tone, but it actually didn't. So I think it's more like if I use a self tanner, I'll probably be using this foundation when I tan, because otherwise it's gonna look very awkwardly with my rest of my body being really like light compared to my face. I just think it didn't do much for my skin. I just think it gave me like a natural look. I think this foundation does compare more to an actual BB cream than actual foundation. And I think if you're looking for a BB cream or a foundation that's sheer coverage, go more towards the BB cream than this type of foundation. I think this is worth it for for $49. If you're looking for a sheer coverage, go definitely towards the BB cream than this type of foundation, because $49 for this foundation, I don't think it's worth it. Especially if you're ordering through online and you're trying to match your skin tone and it's not matching you, then you have to return it back and it's just a hassle. So I think if you're looking for sheer coverage, go more to a BB cream. But if you're looking for more of a high-end brand of a sheer coverage, then definitely go for this. Everybody has their own type of opinion, whatever you like. What I like about this foundation is that the bottle actually has my name. It's custom made for me, although it didn't actually match my skin tone. And then also I think it does give you like a nice finish to the face. It's not oily. I don't see it as shiny. It does dry very fast, but it acts more like my skin tone. If it was my actual skin, if it really matched my skin, it would actually look very nice. But I think it's because it did not match my skin tone, it does look kind of weird. If you're looking at me right now, it does definitely look very weird. Like my chest is like really lighter than my face. So yeah, so $49, you have to think about it. Is it worth it or not worth it? But definitely, I think for this time, this foundation did not work for me just because it did not match my skin tone. I think if it would have matched my skin tone, it would have been perfect, but it did not. So far, I like how it's looking. It looks very natural, but I look like I'm very bronzy, which I'm not. But definitely I'm going to be wearing this foundation throughout the day, and I'll leave on the description box, I'll leave all what I thought about it throughout the day, how it worked, did it cause any shine, or if it actually didn't work for me, So I'll leave that all in the description box. And I hope this video was helpful. If it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up on this video. Also, like this video. Well, actually, giving a thumbs up is a like. And also, comment below. Comment below what has been your favorite foundation for the summer, I think this foundation doesn't have an SPF, so definitely you have to wear like a sunscreen before wearing this foundation, which is another hassle, But definitely let me know what's your favorite foundation for the summer. And also, if you'd like me to do a different type of video, let me know in the comments below what you want to see, And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, Subscribe, hit that subscribe button right there, But definitely, I love making these types of video. But yeah, so again, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time, and thank you for watching.